$300,000 for a fucking NFT doesn't make sense in 2021. Maybe when the technology is up to date and you can actually, appreciate the art in the metaverse in a more interactive and approachable way, then I can see why that utility is there. But $300,000, I don't give a fuck, dude. It doesn't make sense. That's literally a house. It's a house.
It's a deposit. It's a deposit for a house in Sydney.
Okay, maybe not in Sydney, but anywhere else in Australia, bro. 300K is a house. It's a house, bro. And on top of that, man, like, I've had that same attitude towards fine art in the real world. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, $10 million for a fucking orange wall doesn't make sense to me.
It's true, bro.
It doesn't make sense.
That's true.
But because there's so much hype and so much culture about big spending, and it's such a flex, and so now the price point is set at how much you prepare to flex.
Yeah, but
it's not even about the art for a lot of these people anymore. It's so much more about like,
no, it's about the community and who's in the community. You think of Bored Apes, you got Future, you got Little Baby, you got all these big dogs in there. Yeah, you're buying into Bored Apes, so you got access to these people. That's what NFTs are. NFTs, the art's mad, the art's cracker. Don't get me wrong, bro. If you got a project and your art's fire, like humanoids art's crazy. If you haven't seen them, bro, they're fucking mental. They sold out within, I think, maybe a few minutes. 10K project. Their art's crazy. And, bro, their community's fucking lit. Like, they got Steve Aoki in there. They got Timmy Trumpet in there. And me and shout out to Dre, who's the Goonies. He's on Twitter. He's a fucking legend. He's like a community member, and he's like an upcoming rapper. I'm pretty sure he makes beats. He has like big like humanoid Twitter spaces. It's community, bro. People are buying into community. They aren't buying the NFT for anything. The utility is the community.
And that's the point.
You got access to people.
That's exactly the point I was coming back to, is that you're going to see a lot of people just hype into these things now, and you're going to see a correction. You're going to see a crash in the market. Absolutely.
Oh, bro, 100%. Yeah.
And then I think that's when you're really going to see who's actually got the community, who's actually going to stick around. Exactly. Are those LTA members really fucking with you or not? Because they might fuck with you now while the trend's up and everything's nice and well, but what happens when it goes back to zero? And that's why I think what you're doing and what creators like you are doing is so value-based, because it's like, even if you do, touch wood, but even if you do have that reset experience, you've got the community. And that's what people are really going to care about, because 98% of these projects no one's going to fuck with. So what's going to differentiate the 2%? Well, it's how seriously do the people within that community take. If you haven't already, please smash the subscribe button. And you might also want to check out this video right here. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.